What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. I'm super excited to be back inside the building once again to jump into a brand new track from Stonebwoy. This one going by the name of Motion alongside Jahmiel off his brand new And Loga Junction album, which I believe dropped on Friday. Really excited to get into this one. I hope you're all enjoying your Sunday evenings. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button at the bottom of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like and a comment, all that good stuff. And of course, following on Instagram at KXVU on all social media platforms. We've got a lot to get into. Now, the thing to remember about this video is there will be a lot of cuts and pauses. The reason for this is because YouTube blocks us from uploading unedited reaction videos. They just get blocked instantaneously. So if you want to check out the full unedited versions, you can head over to patreon.com/CubCamTV and check them out there. Before that, though, let's get into this one.
Yeah. Slow motion, better than no motion. Yeah. Don't watch the condition. It took me a time to be a champion.
I like the fact they're coming in straight away with the back and forth, coming in with the kind of call and respond to each other. I'm assuming we're going to get a kind of movie type of video going on with this one, which is quite interesting. There's something a little bit distracting I'm finding about having the kind of car noises going on at the same time. The tracks seem to be quite quiet as it landed. Like, I've got my headphones turned up quite high and I can hear myself really loudly, which I can't normally do. The video seems to be a tad quiet, but I'm assuming that'll level out as we go on forward. But yeah,
they move, we they conquer. Every ghetto and bunker. My enemy, them surrender.
This kind of general groove going on with what's happening here. I'm assuming they're playing detectives or something like that in this video. Obviously, they're both wearing the body armor, or they've got a job to come and do. One of the two. But yeah, the tune's sounding really, really nice. Apart from obviously this kind of distractions from what's going on in the video itself, I really like Stonebwoy's approach to this. He's come in with a very kind of loose sort of projection, very kind of free moving. There's a lot of rhythm going on with the verse he's brought into it to begin with.
God and the great on the beat. Tell about days when the fame never reach. No man break free, every chain and release.
Jahmeil's really underrated, you know. I think he really, really is. This guy, I mean, obviously he's got millions of views and millions of plays, but when we kind of talk about the kind of hierarchy of dancehall and bashment worldwide, I don't feel his name gets mentioned as much as it should do. I'm a big fan of Jahmeil, and I like his vocal tone and the way he is able to move around quite freely. I like the fact he's got the first verse on this as well, which is sounding really, really smooth. The video's nice. I don't know if it's just me, but the tune does seem to be really, really quiet on this upload. I'm hoping that might just be something at my end.
Trying to find a better way. They thought there's no getaway. Show them we're born for
being. I like Jahmeil so much, you know, because he's got such a good understanding of kind of natural harmony. He's able to layer his own vocals up against each other really, really well, and that's definitely something which, when you're putting a tune together like this against someone who's kind of like as solid as Stonebwoy and has such like a versatile voice, you need to be able to show those individual elements, and it's something that Jahmeil is really, really good at. You can listen back to his whole discography. He always has these little moments of really nice natural harmony where he builds up his voice on top of itself. So yeah, really nice.
Motion, better than no motion. Yeah. Don't watch the condition. It took me the time to be a champion.
Let's talk a little bit about the instrumental before we talk about the music video, because a lot's going on here. There is a lot going on. I'm really liking the kind of minimal nature. We've got some kind of woodwind instrumentation going on as well. That sort of doo-doo-doo sort of sound that's in there. Again, quite minimal in the way it's been put together. It's quite stripped back. It allows a lot of room for both the vocalists to kind of explore what they're doing kind of rhythmically. There's a lot of pockets for them to find, which they're doing really well. And then just in general, it's not too overpacked, which I feel for a tune like this where you've got two people who have voices as expansive as Jahmiel and Stonebwoy. It works really nice.
Come to lose and going under. Time proves like a nice stronger.
Chorus block as well, when they start kind of going over the top of each other. These are two people that we know have good natural harmonies on their own, so when you combine it, that's something I was looking forward to. The second I saw that these two had collaborated on Stonebwoy's album, I was thinking the harmonies on this are going to be absolutely beautiful, and I can safely say they're not disappointing at all. They're both coming with a really energetic performance on this one. The videos, there's a high budget on this video as well, you can kind of tell.
Fight my fight, let me get the wicked man, them a surprise. Oh, I me same one and wanna tell you go, but I got the whole place locked off. Spiritually man tough up. Anyway,
Here's something a little bit different from Stonebwoy on this verse as well, going for a much more kind of rap approach than a more sort of sing-along kind of melodic approach, I suppose. He's coming very much with a very intense style of vocal performance, which is really cool. I mean, we've heard him try loads of different things on this tune already, and we're 2 minutes in, and in general, it's sounding really, really clean with what he's doing. I like the back and forth as well. The differentiation between both vocalists is coming off really nicely. The tune feels like it really does take you on a bit of a journey. There's an up, there's a down, there's a left and a right, which you need.
You must fail me.
The video just took a very, very unusual turn. I'm assuming from my understanding of the video so far, I'm assuming they're playing almost like the recovery team. They're almost playing like a team who are trying to free people who've been kidnapped by the looks of things. So I've got a funny feeling this might turn a little bit more adult, obviously, by the looks of things. But yeah, I'm interested to see. It's definitely a high budget video, and a lot of thought has gone into it. The kind of locations they're shooting at, the general way the video has been shot as well.
Slow motion, better than no motion. Yeah. Don't watch the condition. It took me a time to be a champ.
If you're guarding a door, don't guard the door facing the other way from the door. It's like a really bizarre thing to do. Yeah, that's the only flaw I've seen in this so far. Really bizarre kind of thinking. But then, big elbow to the back of the head from Stonebwoy, so there we go.
Watch the condition, it took me a time to be a champion. Jahmiel, as we move.
I like that shot as well, with the pair of them kind of doing the kind of back and forth, talking to each other, kind of jumping in between, and him going, and you, and me, and you. It kind of adds to the idea of this being a real kind of collaboration of a tune. They've both put a lot of energy into it. They've both put a lot of themselves onto the tune. And I think the back and forth between these two really works. It's definitely something I'd like to see again. Maybe with Jahmeil leading instead of Stonebwoy, and obviously if that would be on a Jahmeil project. But again, really nice collaboration and good A&R work to kind of put these two together.
Them try, but could I never break. No.
Just listening to how natural Jahmeil's voice is, you know, I feel as I was saying earlier, I think he is very much an underrated artist in what he does and what he brings to the table. He really can bring a tune alive. I remember the tune he did with Shenseea a while back as well, and the back and forth on it is what really brings it alive, you know. And I think he's an amazing artist, especially in these collaborative situations. And I think Stonebwoy, when you hear those two kind of going over the top of each other, it works so nicely. I think we're pretty much at the end of this one, so I'm going to finish it up and then we will do our final breakdown. So there we go. Directed by Jay Wills. Really nice video put together. A lot of thoughts clearly gone into it, and the general layout of the video is really, really good. I love a lot of the shots, a lot of the different movement they were doing. Produced by KXVU. Again, really nice use of production on this one, keeping it quite stripped back and quite minimal. Those little dashes of additional spice, those little woodwind instruments in there as well. Really, really cleverly put together. I think it's the collaborative element of this one which really sets it alight. I think Jahmeil and Stonebwoy, when they come together, those little vocal harmonies they put together work really, really nicely. And I think as well, Stonebwoy's verse was a little bit unusual, and I think that's what kind of gave the tune its journey. You know, you had this kind of sing-along section on the intro where Jahmeil kicks us off. You then move into the chorus again. They're both singing. You then move into a rap verse in the middle from Stonebwoy, then back into the sort of sing-along element. That gave it the kind of ebb and flow, and it gave it a storyline, which is something you need in tunes like this. So really, really good stuff. There we go. If you did enjoy this reaction video, please do head over to patreon.com and check out the full version, unedited, all available for you over there. And if you want to subscribe, do make sure you're hitting that subscribe button at the bottom of the page, turning notifications on, and of course leaving a like and a comment on the video, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Them sounding so good right now, but they're sounding a bright and town.
Press, place. Who's the boss man?
Yo, this is Skepsis and you're listening to CubReacts.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.